This is an image from the Frank Lehner collection of photographs from Buffalo Bill's Wild West show. And I have done a lot of research on William F. Cody and Buffalo Bill's Wild West. In fact, my PhD dissertation is on the art and advertising of Buffalo Bill's Wild West. And my interest in this area started from one collection at the American History Museum, which is a portrait collection of Sioux Indian performers from the Wild West. Gertrude Kasebier photographed those images that I started out with. The American Indian images that are represented in the Lehner collection have a lot of behind the scenes photos, which I like to see. I like to see, what were the performers doing when they weren't in the arena. A different element of what was happening. Instead of the performers in the arena reenacting things like, Battle of the Little Bighorn or horse races and other types of program acts that would happen during a visit to the Wild West. Here's Cody sitting with a couple of the performers. I'm thinking it's possibly Chief Irontail at Cody's left, who performed for more than 20 years on the show circuit with Cody, traveling nationally and internationally with the show. Many of the performers were Sioux Indians from Pine Ridge Reservation. I had the opportunity with another Smithsonian colleague to visit Pine Ridge just 2 years ago, and to learn more about the families and the individuals who chose to leave the reservation and perform, whether it was one season or many seasons. There, lots of different reasons why an individual would choose to contract with the Wild West show. And I wanted to be able to show one of these images that highlighted that there was a relationship between Cody and the Indians, that he was hoping that this opportunity was not just a stereotypical look at Indian life, but was an education for the public. And some Indians chose to join him. And yes, they were sometimes reenacting scenes that they had lived, but they were also being paid. They were seeing the country and seeing the world, at least Europe, at times when the show would go there. And there were many personal reasons for an American Indian man or woman to join the show. The families could also travel with the show. And so women would be behind the scenes, taking care in the camp, teepees, were able to travel and live like they would, and also wear clothing as they would. And they weren't always allowed to do that when they were on the reservations in the US. So I wanted to highlight that one collection and also show that intimate moment behind the scenes and the engage and the friendship that did transpire between a lot of the Indian performers and Cody.